No, see, you see, there's a very large issue in pertaining to Bengal, which is with the language, and which is the humiliation to the Bengali language. That Bengali is not a language of Bengal or India; it is Bangladesh. So there is a very larger issue that we have to look at, which is a very serious issue. And this is the narrative which BJP is building. It is a very anti-Bengali sentiment. And we Bengalis are very hurt by this. I think this issue is much more important because some people, some nexuses, some political parties are trying to uproot you. And that's very dangerous. So I think, history is something you cannot change. But don't allow the history to repeat itself. So, I think you get an answer in that Mamata Banerjee is fighting a fight which is because of, because BJP could not gain political vantage here, could not win in 21 or 24 here in Bengal. So it started with economic onslaught, went on to other deprivations, and then now it is humiliation of Bengalis and the Bengali language beyond Bengal. And imagine we are here now in Bengal trying to adopt a resolution in Vidhan Sabha in which we are saying we must pay respect to Bengali, which is the second most language spoken in India and the fifth most spoken in the world. What are we fighting? Is this issue should have come up like this? So I think the issues which you all are discussing are much irrelevant. And as I said, history is there. We learn from history. So there are many things that we can say. The RSS was not part of the independence movement. The RSS was with the British. And now they are teaching us. You see, when partition of India took place, there were two states which were most affected, Punjab and Bengal, with the creation of two more countries. So in Punjab, you will start to blame everybody, that whoever speaks Punjabi in Pakistan or whoever speaks Punjabi in Punjab becomes anti-national. That language doesn't belong to the nation. So whoever is speaking Bengal, how does that person become a Bangladeshi?